How's it going, everybody? It has been a while since I've done a moto vlog, and obviously I'm not on the Honda Magna. I got a new bike. This is a 2003 Harley V-Rod. It's a 100th anniversary edition, and down here, if you can see, I don't know if you can see that or not, it actually is this paint scheme and everything. It's a this is number 181 out of 200. So there's only 200 of these bikes made, and well, 200 with this paint scheme on it anyways. So I really like this bike. It's quite a bit faster than the Magna. It's about a 1.25 miles faster on paper. I haven't actually tested that. I haven't took this to the track yet, so I don't know what this will actually do in a 1/4 mile, but everything that I see says it'll do about a second faster. I got another motorcycle because I'm saying goodbye to the Honda Magna. I think the time has come to upgrade. So I'm actually not getting rid of the Magna. I'm still own the Magna. I'm kind of clickbaiting a little bit. I am saying goodbye to it, but it's not a permanent goodbye. It's a temporary goodbye. And I am saying goodbye because I am upgrading. So I'm actually going to be taking the bike to a performance shop up north, hopefully this week sometime, and it is going to be getting converted over to EFI. This will be the first step in preparation for the turbo kit. So with that being said, hopefully we can get a turbo put on the bike here pretty soon. The CFI kit should get me to be quite a bit faster in the 1/4 mile. I could even gain, I don't know, half a second, give or take. So I might, with the EFI kit, there's a chance I might be able to get into the 11s. I don't know how much I'll be able to make a change on it, but we'll see. So that's happening, getting the EFI kit put on it. I got the engine for the bike back a couple weeks ago. I'll show you all a video of that here after a little bit. I obviously don't have the engine on me. So the engine is going to be, I'm actually going to go ahead and upgrade to forged rods. So it's still going to be a little bit later than I planned on for this engine. I planned on this engine being in the bike last year, but that didn't happen. Or not last year, but the beginning of this year. But it seems like it's going to be next year before it's done. The rods for the engine won't be in until February. And I just don't think I'm going to have enough time to get the engine built and everything, and then put in the bike and properly tested and everything before June. So the end of June is going to be race week 1.0, and then sometime in September will be 2.0, and I just don't have the time to get it in yet. So that'll be a this winter project, I guess. Not this winter, next winter project. And I know, yes, I have a V-Rod that has apes on it. I don't know, 12-inch, I think they're 12-inch apes. I do not like them. I know, I can already hear the comments now. Oh, who puts apes on a muscle bike? Well, I bought it this way. Actually, I'm heading right now with a different riser to eliminate these stupid bars. I've already got everything I need. I just got to powder coat this riser, and then we'll be able to do. Oh, let's swap these out. I'm putting drag bars on it, so it'll be a lot better once I get these apes off of it. And they're not bad. They're kind of growing on me, but I don't like the stance of it. And if I could, I would get those bars all the way down there to the top of the triple tree. But that's just not going to happen on this bike, so kind of it is what it is. It could. The problem is that you have to replace the tank lid, and that's something that I don't want to do, because you got to put like the gauges like here, and these little itty bitty short risers, and the bars go there. And look awesome as could be, but that's just too much work, and I'm not really wanting to put a whole lot into this bike. I'd kind of like it to just be fairly stock. For sure don't want to do anything with the paint job, being that it's you know, a limited paint job on it. It's got the Screaming Eagle pipes, so the pipes actually sound really good. They're not loud. They got a nice deep throaty sound to them. Now, I don't know how much y'all know about the V-Rod, but this is not a fuel tank. This is actually an airbox cover, basically. The fuel tank is underneath the seat. They used the engine they used on these actually is off of out of a Harley Davidson VR 1000, or it's what they tested it with and kind of based this engine off of, which was a sport bike, and it had two throttle bodies on top. And in order to make room for those throttle bodies, they put the fuel tank underneath the seat, and they just put this big air box in the underneath where the tank would be. And of course, I'm sure everybody's heard the deal about the bike, the engine being made in from Porsche. It was designed by Porsche, so this is kind of just an update video. It's been a while since I've done a moto vlog, and it's been a little while since I made any kind of video or posted anything, and it's mainly because I've been waiting on parts and I haven't really had anything to really talk about. There's no point in sending out, you know, trash content. You know, I've tried doing that once before, just posting as often as I could. Actually, it was once every week, and the content just wasn't great. So now content's a little sporadic, but at least whenever I have content, I had something I can talk about. But I'll give updates on the build on the EFI kit as much as I can. On the Magna is going to be going, it's going to be getting a Fuel Tech FT450 ECU and wiring harness. And of course, all the ends and all the sensors and everything will have to be custom made, but I've got a buddy of mine that's pretty much all that he does is EFI kits and on bikes and stuff, and so he's really knowledgeable about it. So well, I say that's all he does. That's his main part of what he does, but he does a lot of other stuff, turbo kits, and he's the one that's going to be doing the turbo kit on this bike. And then he does a lot of like 3D printing and all sorts of really cool stuff. So that's really pretty much about it. Like I said, I really don't have a whole lot to talk about. The Magna's getting EFI. I bought a Harley. The engine is back from the machine shop, ordering new forged rods for the bike, and the race week for 1.0 is going to be at the end of June. Outside of that, that's really pretty much about it. Alright, so here is the engine block. We got it back finally from the machine shop. It's bored out to 75 millimeters, and So yeah, I've got new bearings coming, new rod and crank bearings, just waiting on those to show up. But it is in there. This is what we're probably going to be using for the throttle bodies. These are off of a VFR 800. These are a little rougher condition than I was hoping for, so I may end up having to buy another one. I mean, this piece here is bent pretty good, and so anyways, but yeah, so of course these need to be cleaned up really good too. But yeah, that is going to be the block. Finally got it back, and I am excited for it. Now we are going to powder coat the block. The top and bottom half is going to be powder coated to match the factory paint. It is going to be silver. So anyways, I think that's pretty much going to be about it for today's video. If you did like this video, make sure to smash that like button. If you haven't yet, subscribe and leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think of the build. Let me know what y'all think of the new bike. And we'll see y'all later. Bye.